if you've created a timer in JavaScript, you may at some point want to stop that timer. So in this example, I have a button that says stop interval. As you can see, there's a timer running so that every 600 milliseconds, or every 6/10 of a second, the message is updating in the DOM. And that's happening because I called set interval and passed it in a function. And in that function, I'm just updating the message, and then I'm passing it 600, which represents 600 milliseconds. So the timer is running, and it's updating the message every 6/10 of a second. But when I click this stop interval button, you can see the timer stops, and that's the end of that. The reason that happens is because I've created a click event handler, and I'm using the clear interval method to clear the interval. So in order to use the clear interval method, you actually have to have a reference to your timer, and I do that up here. I'm saying my interval equals, and I assign it to the set interval method. So normally I could just call set interval to make a timer run, and it runs. But here I'm assigning that interval to a variable, and I'm referencing it down here. So this only works if I have access to my interval. If I take this out, you can see that the interval starts, but I can't stop it. It doesn't actually stop running. And that's because I'm not passing anything to clear interval here. I'm just calling it, which does nothing. But if I pass it an actual timer, then the timer will stop. So the key to stopping a timer is to call the clear interval method and pass it a reference to an interval that has already started. And you just need to make sure that when you use your set interval method, you assign it to a variable and pass that variable to the clear interval method, and you can use that to stop your interval.